check. Currently just checking the audio. Give me 1 second. No, that could definitely be louder. Check, check. Check, check. Alright, so let's get this started, I guess. So basically, on my phone over there, I have the stream pulled up so I know what people watching or hearing. It's the first stream I've done in a while. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I figured I'd play some old SNES games, cause why not? Might go into some Wii U games. Just depends, you know, what I'm feeling. I felt like playing a lot of Kirby stuff today for some reason. You can't ever go wrong playing the original. I mean, sorry, I should say it's the original for me. This is the first one I played. You might hear some kids yelling in the background, and oh, apparently I was already playing this. I don't want to start from here. Is there, is it a reset? Yes. I haven't messed with my Wii U outside of Smash Bros. In the longest time. But yeah, this was like, if not the first, it was, I think it was actually the second game I had on the SNES originally. I loved it. And I always had this order I had to play it in. It was first, like usually I played Gourmet Race, Spring Breeze, Dynablade, then Offensive, then Meta Knight, then Milky Way Wishes. But I'm gonna skip Gourmet Race for now. Even though you say it's not your first time, and I don't want you to explain the copy, this is exactly what you're gonna do anyway. But whatever. I've never pushed yes on those, so I'm assuming that you can't skip it if you press yes, or maybe it's just like early programming flaws, I don't know. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have amazing skills, trust me. I just happened to play these at one point. Can you actually play this with the D-pad? Oh my god, you can. I haven't touched the gamepad in a while. Again, outside of Smash Bros. It feels so weird coming off the Switch and then going back to this. Because I remember when the Switch first came out, it's all I played for the longest time, playing, Breath of the Wild. And then I went back to the Switch for, I think I was playing through Twilight Princess HD. and I kept trying to press start, and you know how the plus and minus buttons are above the A and B buttons on Switch? I kept hitting the empty space on the Wii U gamepad. So shameful. Poor Wispy Woods. He never catches a break. Don't even like Beam. I always stick to it. My favorite power-up in any Kirby game is always going to be fighting. Actually, you know what? I forgot. I played Planet Robobot recently, and I liked the psychic powers. But only in that game, because I did play, shoot, what was the one that was released for Switch recently? Kirby Star Allies? I did not like the psychic ability in that game for some reason. It was like, I don't know, it felt slower maybe? Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because I didn't like the game. I don't know. I didn't like the fact that they encouraged you to have 4 helpers at a time, where basically you could run into a room and have all your buddies kill the enemy for you. It's like, I want to play the game. I don't want computers beating the game for me. God, that was god-awful. Whew. I am extremely rusty right now. You know, maybe I should not pull up the stream on here. Yeah. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Maybe I should keep one headphone in while I'm playing, even though I hate to hear my own voice. Shit. Okay, here we go. It feels so weird playing on the Wii U right now, mainly because I've got 3 screens in front. Well, 4 screens. I've got the gamepad screen, I've got the TV screen, I've got my laptop that's actually recording and streaming right now. Ah, shit. And then I got the gamepad on. Oh yeah, sorry. I was upset just now because I realized I'm not recording this stream. I mean, YouTube automatically uploads it, but I like to keep a backup just in case. I like the feeling. Sorry. Let me try again. I like that I'm. Okay, sorry. I'm having to talk while also hearing myself right now. So, let me try again. I like that I'm stating my YouTube likes and don't likes while recording, even though I barely ever upload or stream at all. I've been trying to get back into it. I keep trying to talk with my friends to do it, but then when they come over, it's just like, let's just play a game. Let's not try to record it. Because the thing is, I feel like I enjoy recording a lot. Like, I am genuinely having fun right now. I know absolutely no one's watching me. Like, I'm actually just talking to myself right now. And maybe someone will tune in. But I enjoy recording, and then I am also having fun playing the game at the same time. And I'm never going to ask my friends to fake reactions and whatever, because I know that that would get annoying. But I also don't want them to feel pressured to have to do that, because I know one of my friends fucking shit. I know one of my friends specifically feels like he has to act fake if we're recording something. I'm like, no, if you're just act normal, don't feel like you have to talk the entire time. That's not what we're doing this for. We're literally just doing it because we're having fun doing it. I never figured out how to do the power where he swings the blade up and like 3 lines of, like a shockwave comes out of Cutter. I think that was a thing? I could be thinking of a different ability entirely. It actually might be a grab. I don't know. But it's funny playing Kirby in this game because of how snappy the controls feel. Like, he feels fast. And it makes me feel sad for how he has been portrayed in Smash Bros. Kirby should be OP. He's Sakurai's baby. Suck it! I know that. Oh wait, it might actually just be because nobody's watching, not even me right now. Okay, I was trying to... I like how it just says next. Like, yeah, killed them, next. Okay, is the stream acting better? Like, I'm trying to see how much lag is in between me talking and you hearing it. Back to shall we explain copy? No. You're still gonna do it anyway. I don't understand. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm the cog in the machine that's fucking up here. I've actually always liked Parasol too. Like, I remember when I was little, Don't ask me why, but I always thought that the word parasol sounded very feminine, and I was very, for a kid, I was like, ugh, my fragile masculinity, I will never use the umbrella power. That's girly. Like, even, I remember in any game, I never wanted to play as the girl, because it was weird. Like, I was strangely embarrassed by it. Like, I can remember specifically in, Sonic Adventure 2, I hated the Rouge levels, because I was like, it's a girl. I don't want to have to play as a girl. I even remember it took me until I want to say I was 11. I didn't get the final story in Sonic Adventure 1 because I didn't want to play as Amy. And I didn't even know there was like this secret final area. The secret final part of the story with Supersonic. And I didn't find that out until my cousin was like, hey, I want to play as that girl. And I'm like, oh, you can. And he beat the story as her, and then it says like final story unlocked, and I'm like, wait, what? And I let him beat the supersonic part because I was like, oh, so you actually had to do it. And since he found it out, I was like, yeah, you can be supersonic. I remember I hated that too. I actually don't think it was until recently, like, not way too recently, like I would say early, fucking hell, what was it? Maybe like late, no, I want to say freshman year of college, where I was just like, oh hey, you know, being slightly effeminate isn't exactly bad. Because I stopped caring what people thought of me, like, in late high school. But I didn't, like, consciously realize it until college, where I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna act like how I want to, and whatever people think is what they think. I don't care how I dress, don't care for much of anything, really. I don't know why I'm talking about this now. Again, no one's watching me. But, I guess I'll keep talking about it. Why not? I remember, you know, just to relate it to a subject, to what I'm doing right now, I remember I had this Kirby shirt that my mom bought me at one point, and I refused to wear it to school because I didn't want to wear pink in front of anyone. I was like, pink's a girly color. But I would wear it like anywhere else, at home, out in public, just not at school, because I was afraid of what my peers might think of me. Anyway, back to actual gaming topics, I guess. I haven't even created a buddy this entire time. How dare I? Give me something good! Okay. Okay, I know abilities respawn, so... I've always I liked Mirror for one reason, and I think it was it's the whale boss in Great Cave Offensive. I don't know, I think that's an ability you can get there. Like, it's one of the 3 available to you. Like, I always thought it was the best ability in that situation. But yeah, some people might think like, oh hey, 4th of July, out with family. Nah, I'm Kirby streaming. I don't know what I'll play later, because I mean, this game's kind of short. I mean, I imagine I'll beat Dynablade, get kind of bored of it, and maybe move on to something else. Actually, you know what? Oh, that's cheap. Damn it! Damn it! God. Alright. One more time. Fuck! What? No boss in Kirby will ever kill me, but I swear, getting this wheel is gonna do it. Alright. You. Wheel. Now. Thank you. Come here. Well, it was right there. Okay, I'm fine. Don't worry. Okay. Anyway. I do like seeing the fluctuating views. At least I know someone else is joining me, because I know my one view is myself watching me. So it's like, oh, it'll bump up to 3 views, and I'm just like, oh no, someone's watching me being boring. Oh, thank God. Okay. I forget which game it is, but when you suck up your previous ability along with the enemy that you may be trying to get, you'll always default back to the one that you had previously. So I never looked into the development of this game, but I always thought like I know it's a collection of other smaller games, and I always thought when I was younger that it was like an actual collection. Like there were other singular games that were just put into this. But I don't understand, like why all the separate games and not just one game? It doesn't make any sense to me. Second viewer just left again. Oh, fuck it. What am I talking about, Marco? Fighter is your favorite ability? Yo-yo is where it's at. I'm gonna constantly contradict myself throughout this whole thing. Okay, let's go. Back to it. So I guess I could kind of treat this, at least while I'm by myself, like a vlog from my life. I don't know, like what I've been doing recently. Like I can watch these back and be like, oh hey, that's what I was doing at that point in my life. Let's see, so what did I do recently? I guess that's one way I can keep everything interesting if someone else decides to join in. So let's see, recently I watched Mob Psycho 100. It was pretty good. I liked it. I watched One Punch Man before it. And it felt just like they went all out with the art style. Made it a little bit more ridiculous. But I think I had the unfortunate pleasure to watch it twice in a row, one day after the other, like completely all the way through. Cause what happened? Okay, so just randomly one night, my girlfriend went to sleep and she went to bed early, and I was sitting in the living room and I was like, I'll watch this. No, wait, no. She was with family. She went to help with a yard sale. And I was like, you know, I've wanted to watch Mob Psycho. I liked how the main character looked, how simple he was. So I started it. The first episode wasn't that interesting to me. The second episode was okay. Sit down, Wheelie. Thank you. But I watched it all the way through, and by the end, I was like, man, that was a really great show. But then I watched it for a second time. And maybe it's just because I was bored by that point. Like, oh, I'm just watching this. I watched the whole thing yesterday because my girlfriend gets in, like, the next day. And I said, hey, I think you might like this. How about you watch it sometime? And she's like, oh yeah, sure, put it on. And I was like, oh, you want to watch it now? And I said, sure, fine, let's watch it now. Because I figured, I remember it being so good, I could watch it again and not be bored. Don't do that. If you like something, leave it alone for at least, I would say, a week after you've finished it. Don't go right back into it if it's a short show like that, or a game, like a short game. Just leave it alone after you've enjoyed yourself. Then maybe in a month or so you can go back and be like, oh yeah, this part was so cool. But for some reason, watching it one after the other, I was like, oh hey, it's this part again. He's gonna do that. And, oh hey, I already know the plot twist here. And oh boy. And I think maybe what made it worse is my girlfriend is really blunt about things sometimes. She wasn't enjoying it, but she doesn't give up that easy. She, once she starts something, she will finish it. Anything. One example of this is she recently played the Deadpool video game and absolutely hated it. And the worst part is she won't tell me she hates something until she's almost done. So we were just sitting here. She's like, hey, I'm gonna finish this game real quick. I said, okay, you know, you do you. Oh, I have my ability back. Okay. Mine! And she starts screaming at the screen, saying that she hates the game so much, and I'm just like, well, why don't you just stop? And she says, no, because this is the last mission. And I'm like, why didn't you finish the game if you hated it? And she's like, because I don't want to be the person who quit halfway through. But anyway, it took her almost an hour and a half to beat the final part of that game. Again, she's not, she plays video games, but anyway, she's not always the best at video games. Let's just put it there. Wow, I died. Who knew? Hold on, I need to hook my phone up so I can still listen to the stream. Short intermission. I don't have a title card like some people do to tell you that I'll be back in a minute. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. That is not the right kind of cord. Oh, there's one. Check. I'll be back in a second. I'm just trying to set up the stream again. Okay, there we go. So, I'm trying to figure out what I can do about the stream. Like, I want to stream more often, I want to stream more games on it, but what I'm realizing is I probably just have a poor internet connection. I mean, I think that's kind of obvious, but good night. Oh no. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Basically, I can tell from my phone that there's at least a 5 to... It's anywhere between 5 and 10 seconds. Like, hold on, let me test it real quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-second delay, guys. Like, that's why I think I'll never be able to do chats and whatnot. Or... I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not efficient. I don't know exactly how to fix it. I mean, I don't have any fancy router or anything like that. I don't even have, like, the highest connection that I could possibly get with my provider. I'm just thinking, like, I have too much stuff connected to the internet. Like, I have four consoles, possibly 5 if the DS is still charged. I have 2 computers, 3 phones, and the TV itself is connected to the Wi-Fi. So it's all just like slowing that down massively. I know it is. I'll stick with hammer. Oh yeah, but anyway, what was I saying before about? Oh yeah, so my girlfriend, she hated Mob Psycho and didn't tell me until the 9th episode. And the thing is, I told her like around the 1st episode, I was like, hey, so if you don't like it, just tell me and we can do something else. Of course, things are never that easy. Thank you. Wait, that was it? That was... shoot, I forgot how easy this was. I'm thinking I'm in the mood to play this game so much because Terminal Montage YouTube channel does a lot of animations, or does mostly animations really, from what I know. He released a Kirby Superstar one. It was pretty great. I'm not going to talk about it because, I mean, if you want to watch it, look up Terminal Montage. His stuff's hilarious. that one says to be continued. I always took that as there's going to be a sequel to Dynablade, but there never was, and I'm upset about it. I don't know, maybe that's enough Kirby for today? I don't know. I'll do Gourmet Race real quick. You still gonna teach me? Thank you. You know what I would love? With Nintendo announcing their new online program, which is still sketchy as to, not really sketchy, but just strange that they haven't said much about it, especially at E3. It'd be really cool if they would just add online features to SNES games as well as their NES games that they're doing on their online program. I would love to race through this game, and maybe if they made like some extra tracks for it, like someone play King DDD, someone play Kirby, just running through this. This would be fun. Because I mean, right now it's so, I don't know, it always felt one-sided. It might not be. I'm focusing because I realize I'm losing. This always felt like the one where I always could lose. Anyway, let's move on to a different game. Kirby Squeak Squad. I always play that. Then again, I guess I could play a lot of games. Let's see if I restart this. If it'll act better. Check, check. Okay, so let's check the delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's on a 7-second delay now. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I guess I'll play some Yoshi. Thank you, Marks the Jester. Thanks for joining me today. But sadly, we're moving on from Kirby. Again, for some reason, Terminal Montage's videos have influenced the games that I want to play lately. And I don't know. Yoshi, here we go. You know, having someone in the chat for a second, I mean, he's gone now, but, you know, having screen smoothing has been turned on. I don't know what that means. But anyway, yeah, having one person comment in the chat just makes me feel good, because that just means like, oh hey, someone is someone can find this if they want to. Excuse me. You know, I used to do YouTube a lot when I was younger. Like I had a channel, and my friends make fun of me for it to this day, just solely because of the name of it, because it's so edgy, teenager-esque, like OC teenager. It was called Sayu Wolfen, and I'll go into the name later because I was a fucking weeb back in the day. I have no idea how to play this. There you go. Now I know. But anyway, the channel was called Sayu Wolfen. My first ever video on the channel was... Oh no, memories just came flooding back. Oh god, people might remember this, and I don't know, you can tell, like, how early in YouTube we were when people were listening to me. So back in the day, I had a channel called, and this is going far back. If anyone from the Discord ever watches this far into the stream, because it's an hour long now, and I know no one's watching right now. I had a channel called Difganifganifgan, spelled DFGNFGNFGN. Because I literally just slapped the keyboard and two of the keys got stuck because I couldn't think of a username. So yeah, that was my username. And on that channel, my very first video was made around when Sonic 4 was out. And I was really inspired by a couple of people, actually. This is by my, at the time, Skype friend, Travis, or as I like to call him, Steve, better known on YouTube for his channel, Dark Gomu Gomu, now Dark Gomu Gaming. I'm horrible at this, guys. Help. Thank you. I say a lot of ums, and I really need to stop, because I realize like that's a very bad speech pattern to have. So anyway, Steve had made some Sonic videos before. I think he had made like a Sonic Unleashed review, and I was like, man, I want to do something Sonic related. And at the time I was also watching this channel called Hellfire Comms. Shout out to you and Tom64, loved you. still follow you on social media. Don't watch your YouTube videos anymore, though. Just got disinterested with all the cast change-ups. But anyway, so basically what I did is, this was at the time Sonic 4 was being released, and I wanted to be a, like, gaming news channel, where basically I would just talk about stuff that was being talked about in gaming. So the first thing I did was... Is this supposed to be something? Okay, so let me confess real quick. I never... Okay, I shouldn't say never. I played Yoshi's Island when I was younger, but I never was really huge into it. I think I played through it like once, and I didn't even get to the end. I got to, I want to say like the 4th or 5th world. If there are 4 or 5 worlds in this, I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is I played a lot of levels, and I didn't get to the end. So anyway, my channel, Difkin, was, like, the first video I got my webcam on my mom's computer. I was 12 at the time, and I made this video called Sonic 4 News. It's completely gone now. You'll never find it on YouTube, trust me. But, oh, hey, cool. Sweet. There were some images released at the time. You can probably still find them floating around somewhere on the internet. But, it was the Sonic 4 logo, but it was shaded out, and it had a bunch of characters' names on the screen, like Big the Cat, Tails, Knuckles, Sonic, and at the time, the Sonic 4 website, every few days, it would cross names off the list to show which characters weren't going to be in Sonic 4. It was a really strange marketing thing, and anyway, so well, I lost. Oh, I got another one. Oh, okay. So anyway, oh, okay, cool. So that's how that works. What happened? I lose track so fast when I'm looking at something else. Wow. The Sonic thing. Oh yeah. So yeah, each day they would cross out a name. So I took all of those images, set up my mom's webcam, and like, I would say something like, oh, so, you know, we're looking into Sonic 4 news at the moment, and we're just, we're gonna look at these images. And I would talk about that it's going back to the classic style, that, the logo has been sort of released. It was a very, very bad video. But at the time, I put so much work into it. Like, it was my first... It was my first time working in a video editor ever. And to this day, I'm fairly certain it's my most viewed video, outside of a certain thing that I do not want to revisit again. I'll tell you about it, but it's kind of shameful for me. But basically, after editing the video together, releasing it and everything, I think it was a little over 400 views. It was like 420 something when I finally took the video off, and I had so many comments. It was my first video. It was the younger days of YouTube where people didn't have standards. And a lot of people watched it. I never understood why. But after making that video, I was like, man, I really want to do playthroughs. And I called them playthroughs instead of Let's Plays, because I thought Let's Plays was very childish for some reason, because, you know, I was such an adult at 12 years old. But at the time, like I said, I was watching Hellfire Comms, and he called, and in Tom64, he called his Let's Plays playthroughs, or commentaries. Hold on, let me look it up. I called them a certain name for a reason. I don't know why I'm going this far into looking this up, because I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, he even to this day, he's still uploading. You know, gotta love someone who's been committed for 10 years to his job online. I mean, at least he's successful. Let's go with that. At least he's successful. So anyway, I called them playthroughs because I felt it was more professional. Sat there for too long. Damn. Oh, shit. I can't. Old habits die hard. I keep locking my phone that I'm listening to the stream through. Okay, there we go. So, anyway. So what I did at the time, some people will remember this, YouTube had this messaging service where you could directly message content creators. So I, with my one video up with, at the time, probably just like 100 views, I messaged several people, everyone in my, it wasn't like limited either. Like, it wasn't people just subscribed to you. It wasn't people that you could add as friends or anything. It was people you were subscribed to, people you were, like, random commenters. You could put in a username and just message them. It was, I loved it as a kid, because you got to randomly message anyone. It was amazing. And it honestly helped, like, me in the long run, because it helped me creatively vent when I was younger. So, all that to say, I sent out a message to everyone in my subscriptions, my subscribers, and random people that commented. I went through all of those, and I want to say it was like 5 people responded to me. All I said was something like, hey guys, I'm wanting to start up a Let's Play channel, and I was just wanting some help with it, like co-commentators and the like, and 2 people responded. And actually, I want to say it was 3 people, but it was a very strange 3 people. Like, the first 2 were just like, oh yeah, sure, man, would love to help you out, and I was like, okay, cool, so, do you have Skype? And one of them said yes. That was, Steve at the time, and he was just like, alright, cool, and I think, it was a damn shame. Again, remember, I'm 12 doing this. My mom was probably... And this is at a time where online friends for younger people wasn't really a thing yet. Like, it was very foreign to my mom, And I would tell her that I'm like, hey, I'm talking to this guy. And she would be like, what, you're talking to someone online? And I said, yeah, I'm talking to my friends that I met on YouTube. And she would be like, I don't think you should be talking to strangers online. I'm like, nah, Mom, they're not strangers. They're just people I know that I met online. And it was very strange for her. So anyway, 2 people responded, Travis and a guy going by the name Pikmin24 on YouTube. And he had found me. Oh shit, everything's coming back. I remember why Pikmin24, Tristan, his name was Tristan, his name is Tristan, I still talk to him occasionally on Discord. What happened? I was playing bass clarinet at the time, and I had uploaded a video of me playing Zelda songs that I had learned from another YouTube channel, which is kind of funny. This guy on YouTube uploaded himself playing playing Zelda songs on his clarinet. I think his name was like Majora Man 64 or some shit. I'm probably completely wrong. So anyway, I uploaded my bass clarinet video, and Tristan was like, very cool. And I was like, oh, thanks. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, you want to help? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. What's Skype? So I had to teach this kid what Skype was. I think. I could be very wrong. Tristan, if you ever listen to this, I highly doubt you will. Tristan, if you ever listen to this, realize that I'm not trying to call you out, but I think that's what you told me. Like, I'm the one who told you how to get Skype. But anyway, so Tristan and we started talking first, then Steve came along, and the funniest part about it is I had this group which ended up being about 5 people, and I wanted to do the Let's Play channel, but I had absolutely none of the equipment to actually record any of it. I was posing. I was just like, hey guys, we should do a Let's Play channel. And I had absolutely no idea how to do it. And none of them knew it, of course. So, and the best part about it is they didn't find out till much later that I was younger than them, because we were all talking one day like, oh yeah, how long have we been talking? And it had been about 4 years at this point. And I think it was Travis who was like, oh yeah, so how old are you again? And I'm like, at the time I was 16. And he was like, wait a minute, you're 16, we've been talking, you were 12 when we started talking? And I'm like, yeah. Thing is, he had just graduated high school. So when he was in high school, I was still in middle school, telling him how to do Let's Plays, because it wasn't until damn. trying to focus. The game's actually throwing something at me that I'm not used to. So yeah, when I was 12, I was talking to this dude that was in high school. And oh, big dude died. And I was telling him how to do videos, and they would always get mad at me because I was very poor at time management, and sometimes I would get lazy and not edit the videos, and endless issues. Let's just put it that way. All because, and I chalked it up to me being a kid. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I barely wanted to do anything. So they'd be wondering when the videos are going to be uploaded and why they were edited so poorly and all that. And I had a deep voice for a little kid, so I was able to come off as like a young high schooler if I wanted to be. But yeah, I mean, that could be chalked up to that, guys. Me just being a child and wanting to start a project and had all these people depending on me when in fact I didn't know jack shit of what I was doing. I was like, man, I am basically in charge of this giant group project and none of them know that none of them even knew that I had no idea what I was doing. Damn, that stings. So, anyway, to go back to it, I told him I was going to make this Let's Play channel, and we started it, and when I got all these people in a Skype group together, they were like, alright, cool, so what's our first series going to be? Like, what's the first game we're going to play? And I was like, oh, well, the thing is, guys, I don't have any of the equipment yet. And they were like, what do you mean? And think me, this 12-year-old on Skype, just sitting there like, oh shit, what am I gonna tell these people? And then just telling them the truth. So I told them the truth, and they were like, what do you mean you don't have the equipment? And I'm like, well, I'm planning on getting it for my birthday. Which was true. I did end up getting it for my birthday. And it was still 2 months off. Oh my god. Okay. So, in those 2 months where we couldn't do anything, one of the people in the group, I forget his name right now, but he was like, oh, there are two things that happened. There was Joseph. He still makes YouTube videos. You can still find him. J-Man Speaks or something like that, I think is his channel now. He was like, hey, do you want me to steal someone's videos and then upload them as our own? And I was like, no, you can't just steal someone's videos. But he was like, oh, well, it's not gonna have any commentary over it, so we'll just all watch the video at the same time, and then and then we can just say that we're the ones playing it. And I was like, that's a genius. This was early YouTube, so no one was gonna find us. And we found this really unpopular YouTube channel that had like a subscriber. Oh, that's not good. Hey, rude. Oh, he's dead. So, anyway, after all of that, our first YouTube video ever uploaded as and I think, let's see, we had several YouTube channels. We had remember, I was a very edgy teenager. Like, not emo, but just like, I come up with like dark names and usernames. Fucking Sayu Wolfen. Fucking Difka Nifka Nifkin, because I was so edgy that I slapped my keyboard to create a name. So our first ever commentary team was called Organization 13 Commentaries, and I was gonna try to find, God knows why, 13 people in a group and have them, like, not act as the characters, but, you know, for every character, for every person in the Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts, we would have a person that would commentate. And this was back when YouTube had background images for the for like YouTube channels. So you could go to someone's YouTube channel and you could see like a custom image that they made. Well, I put this lineup of the Organization 13, and under each member of the organization, it would be the username of the person. So under mine, it was Difkin Nifkin Nifkin, and I forget which one I was. I think I was Zyx, maybe. I don't remember. I don't know Kingdom Hearts. I barely remember the characters' names. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. There we go. But anyway, that channel mysteriously got deleted. I still feel like someone in the group deleted it as a joke because they weren't taking it seriously. But I was taking it extremely seriously at the time. I think it's hilarious now because I was a little fucking kid and I was making these high schoolers work for me. And I made like $20 and I never gave it to them. You know, we're all in this group together. We all work together, but you know, you won't get paid for it. I get your money, kids. Again, it was only like $20 and it was only one time and I don't remember what video it was for. So, anyway, moving on again. So, Organization 13 Commentaries was our first one. And I think we did upload a video to it. I wish I had saved it. I wish that I could still find some of these old videos that we did, because I can think of a lot of them. But it was a Punch-Out for the Wii playthrough, and we did every single part to it, like every single one of them, and it was all uploaded. But as soon as it was uploaded, the channel was taken down. And it wasn't because of any content ID. I'm fairly certain someone, not going to name names because I don't really care enough. So anyway, moving on. What happens next? Then there was, I made several channels because I was like, man, that one got deleted. If any other one gets deleted, I want to always have a backup. So I skipped out on the Organization 13 commentaries, and I made 4 or 5 channels. They're probably deleted now just because of YouTube's automatic service. But I had Black Star commentaries, negative, dark commentaries. Black Star was actually one, negative, whatever wasn't. But I also had what did we do? We couldn't think of the name, so we're all in this Skype call together, and I'm like, man, what should we call it? And one of us just shouts out, that commentaries team, and that became our thing. That commentaries team. The channel is still up. You can still find it, and it has all of our god-awful Sonic playthroughs, because for some reason that's all we played. And the people who recorded were me and Steve. Steve and I recorded the videos, and Tristan, Steve, and I would commentate over it. And of course we had a few other people along the way, like we had Maple Awesome 12, don't know his actual name. And we had Liam. We had a couple of Liams, actually. It was very weird. We had so many people that we talked to, and a lot of the times we didn't even like each other, which was kind of funny. Tristan, Travis, and I we pretty much got along until later, I think. Someone had a falling out with someone, don't remember who. I think I've been talking about this for a long-ass time now that I think about it. Because I see that the stream's been going on for 2 hours. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not going for a 100% speed run here. I like how I'm still acting like I'm talking to people. Am I dead? Oh. Okay. Okay, so going back to talking about commentaries and shit. Okay, so what else happened? Well, anyway, later on into high school, I started to get like when I got into high school, I'm still talking with Travis and Tristan and Liam, and you know, we would do videos every once in a while. Again, you can still find them. There's we made another channel where there's that commentaries team, there's that playthroughs team, there is shit, what was it? Glitchball playthroughs and glitchball comms. I think. Again, let me pull up the handy dandy Bloogle and see what I got. Oh, I didn't even realize I got the item thing. Top right, top left, top right. Damn it. Oh, I see now. It actually does make it smoother. I don't know, like, I like that it makes it smoother, but it looks kinda blurry, if you know what I mean. Because, I mean, I think that's literally all they did. Just made it slightly blurrier. Anyone else get what I'm saying here? Let me see if it's visible on YouTube. Yeah, it's not that visible there. But anyway, I'll leave it on. Maybe now that I notice it, it'll make a difference. Yeah, there it is. Glitchball comms. With the latest video being 3 years ago. And I think I was in some of their videos. I could be very wrong. Oh wait, no, there was another one after Glitchball comms, because I was in some of these. Like, I was in, yeah, I was actually in control of some of this, because our old group brawl is here. Hold on, let me mute the stream for a second. Not mute the... Let me see something real quick. I know I'm holding up the amazing gameplay I was doing. You're just... watch Yoshi dance for a second. I gotta listen to something real quick. Alright, there we go. Let's see if I was in the first part of Sonic Generations here. Okay, I'm sorry for that delay, but I got hooked on that for a second. Okay, I'm back. Check, check. In real quick. Check, check. That's fine. I mean, it's not like anyone's watching. I mean, I guess if I really wanted viewers... If I really wanted viewers, I would act as if someone was always watching, which I guess is why I talked for so long. So basically what I was doing just then through that pause is I was watching the first video on Glitchball commentaries, and I can't... I don't think I can describe how much of a bad person I was. Like, super passive-aggressive for no reason. I talked shit about everyone, and you can tell people are fed up with me in those videos. Like literally at the beginning, I was trying to have fun. I think I was gonna ask a legitimate question, but I think, like, they didn't really want me to be there. I was gonna ask them, like, I think I was asking, no, yeah, I just listened to it. I was gonna say, like, hey, so, why is audio only coming out of one ear? And I think, like, later that day I found out that my headphones had a short in them. Cause, like, as soon as I say, like, hey, can I ask a question real quick? Travis is like, what? In, like, this very annoyed tone. Or maybe that was just him, but it was probably me, because I know how I am. Or at least know how I was. But I just found out and remembered that Glitchball Comms was not the last one. The very last commentary group, and I don't even think I was a part of the very last one, because I was in Glitchball Comms, and I say actually a lot if you can't tell. On the YouTube channel, there is an update video. Let me see. Update, where is it? Yeah, there it is. It's called Glitchball Comms Important Update and Offer. Don't know what the offer was, but I remember the update was, I told Steve that I was tired. I was like, yeah, I'm not really into Let's Plays anymore. I don't want to do it. Get someone else to. And he's just like, fine, whatever. And since not actually I was, he was like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah, you know, I think they kind of just understood, like, it was just time for us to stop, because it was different than how it is now, like, where we talk on occasion so that we're not fed up with each other. We used to talk for hours, literally every single day. Like, if I was in my room at any point in the day, you can almost 100% guarantee I was in a Skype call, just talking with those guys, because they, at the time, were my only friends. And then as I got into high school, I kind of stopped caring, because I saw them as less, not as less as people, but less of importance, because I had made real friends at school. Like, it was the first time I had ever had any real friends. And I would say passive-aggressive things to them and get annoyed with them really easily, because I was like, you guys are here, I have friends somewhere else. And honestly, I was just a huge dick. So anyway, I told him that I was done, and he uploads a video saying, like, oh yeah, you know, Sayu, that's what they called me, because that was my second channel, because I don't even think I had, like, a name online besides Nifkin, and they weren't about to call me that. So I said, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, it's Sayu, and again, I'll get into that YouTube channel soon, because it's a very annoying story, and I hate what I did. It's not anything horrible. It's just like, it's something I wouldn't do today just because of my appreciation for certain rules. So anyway, oh hey, it's you. What do you do? Oh, you do that. Like, I noticed your design, but... Oh, can you not be killed? Okay, you can't be killed. Oh, never mind. He can be killed, guys. I lied. Um, what happens? So I'm very concentrated, sorry. Marco, no, no. Oh, wait. I might have done good. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. So when I left, I was just like, yeah, I'm done with that. I still wanted to talk to them because they were really good friends, except like, it wasn't really a business, it was just like a project that we were all interested in. So when I stopped being interested in the project, I was kind of just slowing them down. So I said, you know, I'll stop. Well, that kind of led to us, like, we didn't really stop talking until I got into college. And it was actually interesting again. So they started up Fusion Gaming, and again, another failed project of like my creation. Again, none of these people would have met if I hadn't, you know, started the whole thing. And I will take full credit for that. It's just 100% true. None of the people in our Discord right now would know each other if it wasn't for me. So they started up Fusion Gaming without me. I don't think I was ever in any of their videos. And then just one day I decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Discord. And this was when I was this was just recently, like 2 or 3 months ago. And what happened? I had a message as soon as I logged into Discord, and it was like, hey, Sayu, if you ever get this message, we're all in a Discord now, here's the link. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have a Discord. And like, I thought I had just gotten it for the first time, but I had forgotten that I had made it like a while ago, like right out of high school. And yeah, I had thought they were done talking to me because I hadn't talked to them in such a long time, but I just thought it was kind of funny. It was kind of like an awe kind of moment, like kind of a little heart-wrenching, because I was like, oh man, they were still thinking about me even though I stopped thinking about them. I kind of wish I never stopped talking to them. So that was cool. Okay, so YouTube is saying that I have 3 people watching right now, but my own, like, device says there's only 1 person watching. So let's close it out real quick and see what happens. Well, first world's done. Oh. Go me. I think this might be the last level I play in Yoshi's Island, then I might move on to another game. Because I'm trying to play various games during the stream. Oh shit. because I figured, like, I have this bad habit of getting bored really, really easily. So, like, even if I'm enjoying the game, I want to keep it fresh, so... I remember... let's see. The first time playing Yoshi's Island was on the Game Boy Advance. Like, I never even owned it for the Super Nintendo. Right? It was Super Nintendo, right? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna look like a pleb. Fuck. Anyway. Oh, man, I feel so bad for not knowing that. If it was on SNES or... Game Boy Advance. I know it was on Game Boy Advance, but I don't know if it was, like, on Super Nintendo at one point. Anyway, I need to stop talking for a second and actually focus. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. I talked so long about the YouTube channels that I was in. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move on to start talking about, my YouTube sins back in the day. So... I was really into this anime. Like, it was really popular one point in time. It was case closed in America, but it was Detective Conan everywhere else. And it was hailed as, like, the anime with the most episodes of all time. I think that's One Piece now. Wait, what? Do you just not die? Is that your gimmick? Ah, that's a shame. Okay, so YouTube. Back when Detective Conan was really popular. I want to say this was, it was a long time ago. I want to say 2010. Yeah, it was 14. 2010, right? Damn, I'm old. Wow, that just hit me really hard. I'm 22 right now. Oh, wow. Okay, so anyway, I created a channel called Sayu Wolfen, and I wanted to find a way to watch the Detective Conan movies, because I was really big into the show and I was watching that online. But for some reason, the website that I watched the show on did not have the movies, and I could not find them easily. So I took it upon myself to upload them to YouTube. And what are you doing? Oh, no. Can you be eaten? No? Is it because you got that mask on? Whatever. So, So I combined two very bad methods. So there was this guy on YouTube who uploaded the movies himself, but in parts. Like, he had, I want to say one of the movies was divided into 16 parts, but I would take his edits of the movies, like, and I say his edits, I mean he literally would just splice it up into 16 parts, and I would edit them all together because I thought, wow, this is so stupid. I don't want to have to go through every episode, or sorry, every part to watch one movie. I would rather just sit there and watch the movies play. So I downloaded one of his movies, and I took, what did I do? I took all of them, put it in Windows Movie Maker, and I put them all together into one video, and I uploaded it to YouTube. This was, I forget which Detective Conan movie it was. I want to say it was, shoot, I want to say it was the one with the hotel, like the underwater hotel. Anybody remember that? If anyone even knows what I'm talking about. I think Detective Conan is still popular, right? I'm not gonna bother with it. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the end of the level so I can move on to the next game. Hey, this is new. Oh, okay. I didn't see the sparkles at first. I'm like, what's going on? So, yeah, so I uploaded the movie, and then I finally did find a website that had the movies on them, but they also had download links for them. So I downloaded all of the Detective Conan movies, only the English dubbed ones though, because I still like the dub. For some reason, even though one of the kids sounds like an old man, the fat one. What happened? So yeah, I had the movies, downloaded them, and I uploaded every single one of them to YouTube without any copyright strikes. It was very strange. Like, none of that ever hit me. And even till the end, it never hit me. And I knew what I was doing was wrong. Like, it's wrong. I know, like, some people might think, like, oh, it's not a major problem. But I want to say at the most, I had about 1,500 subscribers. And I was being offered monetization. And I almost took it. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Why would I not take the monetization for these videos? I uploaded them. I did the hard work in uploading them. You know, never mind the artists or publishers that, you know, worked on the movie. I uploaded them, so I felt like I deserved it. And I had all these subscribers, so obviously I did something right. Anyway, after all that mess, after about, it was a few months of having the movies uploaded. I think I had them up for almost a year. If not, it was like right at. But I just said, you know what? I don't feel right. I don't like them there, and I want to make my own content without being judged for the movies being there. So I put out, YouTube also used to have this weird posting system. Like, I know, like, now you can still kind of post, like, you have, like, a community page or something. Oh, shit. Yeah, I figured. Oh, baby Mario's not dead. He was sitting on my butt, but okay. So what happened? I put out this post that said, let me know if you want me to keep the Detective Conan movies up. And every single subscriber was like, yeah, sure, leave them up. Leave them up, please. We want to watch them still. So I said, okay, fine. And then you had all these other comments where they were like, upload the entire series. I think, like, the English dub had, I think it has 300 episodes, maybe? Maybe it's just 100. I could be wrong. I haven't watched it in God knows how long. Damn, that's annoying. Wait a minute. So you can tell I'm really starting to focus because I haven't talked in a bit. Oh my god. Well, anyway, so it wasn't even about monetization this time. Again, I never took it, never tried to apply for it because, like, I knew my channel could get deleted. And I enjoyed my username so much that I was like, yeah, I want that. I want that to be my channel name. Sayu Wolfen, that is me. That is what people call me. So, okay, where the hell am I supposed to go? But I felt bad. I was like, oh, well, I don't want to ruin everybody else's fun. Oh, shit. Not again. So I left the movies up for just, like, a little bit longer. And I told people, like, alright, you can do a YouTube to download. It's like a YouTube to whatever download to get it on your computer. And I told them they can do it that way. People asked me how to do it, and I showed them, like, in the comments, I left very detailed instructions on how to do it. But at the end, someone made me angry because someone left a comment saying, "You're doing wrong." And I said, "What do you mean?" And they say, we are part of a, community of Detective Conan, or Case Closed, they were like activists. It was a very weird community, but basically it was this YouTube channel completely dedicated to getting Case Closed to continue, because I told you, as I said before, it only had like a little over 100 episodes. Again, I could be wrong. It was this channel. I'm trying to look right now if it's still here. It is. Look it up if you want to. It hasn't been active in a while, I don't think. Yeah, it's been 5 months since they did their last upload. But it was called the Save Case Closed podcast. That's what they did. They had and it was basically where they were monitoring the sales of dubbed Case Closed episodes and trying to make it known that they want Case Closed to be dubbed again. And basically I had a rush of this person's YouTube subscribers. He has 700 subscribers now. Just rush to me, to my channel, and start telling me, you need to take these down, take these videos down, you were very wrong, and how dare you, and all this other garbage. And I was like, I mean, they were right. Me putting those videos up made them free, which means no one's going to pay for them. But I mean, there are websites that do it all the time, so I was just like, this is stupid. I can't believe that someone's sent their people after me. So I commented on this dude's thing. I sent him a direct message, because again, you could do that at the time. And I told him, hey, your subscribers, they're coming to attack me and my channel. And they weren't really. I mean, it was a lot of them, but I was just like, this is stupid. But I used the word attack, and I was like, you people are calling me out. This is really annoying. Who do you think you are? And all this other garbage. Again, they were right. And the dude was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't tell them to do this. I promise in the next update, I will let them know that they do not need to go after this guy. And he did. He actually did say that in one of his videos. I wish I could find it, because it would... Oh, there are only so many episodes up. I might be able to find it. Oh man, I need to look into this. I'm going to put the stream on hold, and I will be back after I look into this YouTube channel to see if I can find this guy that had all these people on me.